Just a minute. Was that you, Kathy, or Pam?
But I wanted to ask, is nobody asked something political?
Oh, Kathy has a question.
Okay.
What do you see the outcome of this current political environment? Do you see an outcome or anything to think about or do or?
I had messages before this election happened in the US last year. And the way the angels explain it is this: whether one party won or the other, what is happening now needs to happen. And the reason why it needs to happen is we have been structured in a way where we need to hit rock bottom before we say enough is enough. We have programmed ourselves to depend on people so much that we give away our power and we give away our rights of freedom of speech and freedom of expression. What's going on now, there is going to be chaos, but not chaos to destroy the planet, like many people say, but enough chaos that puts people in a spot where their back is against the wall so much that they now decide, you know what? I will no longer depend on this one government or the way this system is being run. And what will happen eventually, from what the guides have told me, is the way we know the political system is going to change. It has to change because the people will now articulate and speak exactly what they want to express themselves or to be in representation of them. But more than that, people, hopefully, if we harness this energy of love enough, we will start not as much as bartership, although it will be nice, but we will start actually caring about each other more. And we're forced to do it. It's like, I remember at one point, somebody asked me about World War III. And I said, have you read the Bible about the last days, what it talks about? I said, we've been going through that since the pandemic. We have been going through a World War III. We are going through a World War III now. There are pockets of wars going on all over the world. It's not the way we visualize to see it because we want to see it like we saw the First World Wars where so many people were dying, but it's still happening in small pockets all over the world. And eventually it has to die down. I remember seeing a vision of the world splitting light and darkness. And when I looked at it, they showed me lighthouses. They're giving me this now, so this is cool. They keep showing me lighthouses popping up all over the world, not where the light is, where the darkness is. So every pocket in the world that has a war going on or injustice going on, you find one or two people that are speaking up about it, or they're energetically sending love to these regions of the planet. You see the lights expanding and multiplying. And what the angels want this to do is force enough people to start sending love and sending prayers, and enough people within these regions to have the power to speak up about it for it to eventually disseminate. And in that vision, what I saw was the light expanding and taking over the darkness, which means the light is winning. But imagine fighting something that's always had power all this time. The darkness, the entertainment industry, all these places that have so much muck and so much dirtiness underneath for all these years, and they've spread money on top of it and gold and make it look so beautiful to the world. The way the governments have allowed industrial farming to just do as they please without sending through the proper testings to make sure that people's bodies are healthy. I had a dream a couple months ago about the industrial farming and the beef system and how many people have developed cancers out of this. And these are the things that are slowly, it's like, a lid come off a bottle and the train has left the station. And the more it shakes, a little bit comes out, and that reveals something that terrible that was happening there. And the people now must come together to make sure that doesn't happen again and start to cleaning the earth up, pockets by pockets, countries by countries. And America is where all the eyes are on, because despite the countries that we're watching and we're seeing wars happening, the most terrible war is happening within this country right now, between cyber, between, I can't talk about the children, between the things that are being done to children that nobody still knows, nobody has disclosed yet, that our government, that people who are high up, who are revered, have brushed the carpets over. And everything that will happen this year, the tsunamis, the earthquakes, all these things that will come, I remember they kept saying, still do not fear, because the people who will transition from this, they had a soul contract to go. They had a soul contract to be a part of this message, this changing of the new world that's coming. And it's not like a world is going to change. It's a consciousness of people. It's people who are all of a sudden, instead of thinking one way, I am right, which means you are wrong, and my God is right, which means you're going to hell. We are slowly changing out of this paradigm thought that says we are all children of God. We are all vessels of God, and we have to come together in order to rid the darkness, starting from this country that we are in.
I have a question.